The alarm echoed across the bridge of the asterisk, resilient dawn asterisk. Captain Tom looked up from his console, his weathered face illuminated by the red warning lights. "Report," he commanded, his voice steady despite the chaos. "Multiple unknown vessels just dropped out of faster-than-light travel," his first officer, Lisa, replied. "They're surrounding the colony." This wasn't supposed to happen. Humanity had explored the stars for over a century, establishing colonies on harsh planets others wouldn't dare approach. They had found ruins, artifacts, and evidence of long-dead civilizations, but never living aliens. The scientists had concluded that Earth's brutal conditions had forged humans into something unique. Deathworlders, they called themselves. Beings evolved under extreme gravity, radiation, temperature variations, and predators unlike anything else in the galaxy. But they were wrong. They weren't alone. The collective had watched from afar for decades. A council of species from temperate worlds who had achieved interstellar travel millennia ago. They had strict protocols about encountering new species, observation, assessment, then careful contact if deemed safe. Humans had failed their assessment spectacularly. The Deathworlders continued to expand into System G-2347, announced Elder Kell, his translucent skin shimmering under the council chamber lights. Their physiological adaptations allow them to colonize planets we classified as uninhabitable. These humans, hissed Counselor Dren, possess concerning traits. Their endurance, aggression, and pack-bonding behaviors make them unpredictable. The third member of the council, Vera, unfurled delicate tendrils that serve as both sensors and communication appendages. Yet they show compassion, create art, value life. So did the Merrics, Dren countered. Until they consumed 3 worlds, the council chamber fell silent. The memory of the Merrick extinction still haunted them, another Deathworld species that had initially seemed promising before turning violent. The collective had barely survived that encounter. "The decision is made," Kell said finally. "For the safety of known space, the human colonies will be sterilized. On Earth, Dr. Alex Reed stared at the data streaming across her screen. As head of the exobiology department, she had dedicated her life to finding other intelligent life. What she found instead was extinction-level evidence. The atmospheric analysis is conclusive, she told the Emergency United Earth Council. Every colony that's gone silent shows the same chemical signature. This is a coordinated attack." The room erupted in panic. 12 colonies had gone dark in the past month. Billions dead. General Marcus stood. "Our military vessels report the same thing. Unknown ships that appear without warning, deploy some kind of weapon, and vanish. Conventional weapons have no effect. They're targeting our colonies based on habitability classification," Alex continued. "Starting with the most hostile environments, the places only humans could survive. They're working their way toward Earth." "Why?" asked someone. "Why attack us? We've never even encountered them." Alex's voice was grim. "I believe they see us as a threat precisely because we can survive where they cannot. We're Deathworlders. To them, that might make us dangerous." On the asterisk, resilient dawn asterisk, Tom made a decision. His colony of New Sparta, established on a high-gravity world with toxic atmospheric components, was about to be the 13th human settlement wiped out. "Evacuate all civilians to the underground shelters," he ordered, "and prepare the mining charges." Lisa looked at him with understanding. New Sparta's unique environment required specialized mining techniques, including matter disruption explosives that could, theoretically, be weaponized. "You want to go offensive," she stated. It wasn't a question. "They expect us to defend," Tom replied. "Let's show them what Deathworlders do when cornered." The collective ships moved into formation, preparing to deploy their atmosphere-altering weapons, designed to make the planet uninhabitable even for humans. They never expected the small maintenance vessels that erupted from the colony's spaceport. Piloted by humans wearing simple environmental suits, the vessels appeared unarmed, seemingly evacuating in panic. The Deathworlders flee, reported a collective technician to Commander Tala. Deploying sterilization protocol in 30 seconds. The maintenance vessels scattered, moving erratically. The collective ships tracked them automatically, ensuring none escaped to warn other colonies. None of them noticed that each small human vessel had attached something to their hulls before veering away. When the explosions rippled across the collective fleet, the shock was absolute. 5 of their 7 ships erupted in flame as the mining charges detonated, precisely calculated to bypass their advanced shielding by creating localized reality distortions, a technique born from working in New Sparta's unusual gravitational conditions. On the Resilient Dawn Tom watched grimly as the remaining 2 collective ships attempted to regroup. "Transmit the data package to Earth," he ordered. "They need to know how to fight them." In the damaged collective command ship, chaos reigned. Elder Kell himself had come to oversee this operation, confident it would be routine. Now, half their fleet was destroyed. "Impossible," he whispered, his translucent skin pulsing with distress patterns. "Their technology shouldn't be capable of this." "The Deathworlders are hailing us," a technician reported with surprise. On the screen appeared Tom's face, calm despite everything. "We know what you're doing," he said simply. "You're exterminating us because you fear what you don't understand. But understand this. We survived Earth. We can survive you." 3 months later, Dr. Alex stood before the new Interspecies Council, the first human representative to address the collective as an equal rather than a target. "Deathworlders don't just survive," she explained. "We adapt, we overcome, but we also protect. The same qualities that let us thrive on hostile worlds make us excellent defenders. We don't seek domination, we seek challenge." The collective representatives shifted uncomfortably. The human counterattack had been devastating yet precise, targeting military installations while sparing civilian centers. "Perhaps," Elder Kell conceded, "we were hasty in our judgment." Alex smiled. "Earth has a saying, the most dangerous animal is a cornered one. But we have another. The strongest alliances are forged in fire." The galaxy's Deathworlders had faced extinction. Instead, they found their place among the stars, not as conquerors, but as protectors. The very traits that had marked them for destruction became their greatest contribution to galactic peace. Sometimes the most formidable guardians come from the harshest worlds.